The focus of this video is freezing rows and columns. There are a couple reasons why you want to do that, and if you plan to sort any data in your spreadsheet, knowing how to freeze rows is essential. So let's say that I wanted to sort this spreadsheet by student last name. If I clicked on this column and I wanted to sort this alphabetically, you'll immediately notice that I lost my column headers because those were included in the sorting. To prevent this, what I want to do is go to View and use the Freeze option to freeze my first row. You'll note that I can freeze up to 2 rows. I can also freeze multiple rows. So for example, let's say that I wanted to freeze the first 5. What I could do is click my mouse to highlight row 5, and instead I could freeze up to row 5. Whatever you plan to sort by needs to be in row 1. So that's something to keep in mind. What's also nice about this is I scroll down through my data, I can see my column headings. Whereas if before, if this wasn't frozen, as I scroll down, I lose my column headings. You can tell that your header row is frozen if you see this gray line underneath. You can also freeze columns. Freezing columns helps you to more clearly see data as it relates to other data. So for example, if I wanted to just look at the grades for John Bender, you'll notice as I scroll to the right in my spreadsheet, I don't see his name anymore. So I'm seeing these grades, but I'm not sure what students the grades are for. So what I would do is, since I want to always keep the first and last name of the student visible, I'm going to click column C, and I'm going to go to View, and I'm going to freeze up through column C. So you can actually see that I have the header row frozen and columns frozen. Now, as I scroll down, my header row stays, and as I scroll over, I can view all the additional grades and the names are locked into place. So again, to utilize this feature, you're going to go to View and you're going to use the Freeze options.